Hey guys, today I'm changing the lock cylinder on the driver's side door of an 03 Chevy 1500, and right there is what I'm talking about. Okay. Right here are some of the tools that I'm going to use. Basically just a ratchet, and this is a 7mm socket. Can't really see it there, but yeah, that's basically all you need. And then you need a couple flat screwdrivers, and I got a couple picks here. And right here is the new key cylinder for the door, and I just ordered this from Stratec online, and here's the new clip to hold the cylinder in. So right here's the door, and probably the first thing you want to do is remove this window handle right here. And so I just use a pick, or you can also use a flat screwdriver. And if you push this back, kind of push it back, there's a small clip back in there. And so try to get back in there with this pick, and you just pull it out. You want to make sure that you don't lose it. You want to make sure that it doesn't go flying, because yeah, that's easy. That can happen easy, just like that. Okay, here's the pin. It's holding it in. Just pull it out. Just pull it off like that. And just pop this thing back in there. There's 2 grooves in there where this pin goes in. And then you just pop the pin back on the handle. And then when you go to put it back on, well, you just pop the handle back on. So anyway. Okay, so next step, grab your small screwdriver and just go in here. Just go right in there, pop this thing out. Pop this thing off. Just pop that out like that. Just set this aside somewhere. And then take the same screwdriver and go right in here by your door handle. Just pry that out. Don't put too much pressure that you break your clips and stuff. Like that. And then grab your socket. You want to have an extension so you can, that way you can get to all your bolts. There's a bolt right in here. Anyway, there's a bolt right here. There's right under the door handle here, there's another bolt that you gotta take out. That's what you want your extension for. And then right under your door panel on the bottom here, there's a bolt right there, and that's the last bolt. So I'll go ahead and remove those. Okay, so I got these 3 bolts removed. The small one was in here, and then there's the 2 longer ones go here under the door handle, and then down here. So you just remove those, and then basically all you do is lift the door handle up just a little bit. Basically lift the whole panel up. But I actually forgot. I gotta remove this thing right here. And in order to do that, grab your screwdriver. You can usually basically just pull these off, but just put a screwdriver in there. pop it loose. Pop that loose, and it just comes off like this. Now you just grab it here by the door handle and lift the whole thing up, and it pops up, and you can lift it off just like that. Just set it right here. Now you obviously got to get in this area right here so you can get to your lock cylinder. So sometimes this stuff is like completely glued on or whatever. Just got to pull this corner back a little bit, just like that, in order to get in there. And then right down here, this hole right here, that's basically where you got to get into, and down here to get to the lock cylinder. Okay guys, so I got my flashlight inside there so I can see better. And if you come down to this hole right here, you can look in there, and right here, as you can see, is your lock cylinder. And the red clip there, you got to take that red clip off. Right here, you just pull it this way, and it just pops off. And then you got to pull this rod out. This is connected to the cylinder. Just pull that back towards you, and you just put that aside. And then right here, right in there is the lock cylinder. And you can see the clip there that you gotta take that clip off in order to get that bracket loose from the cylinder. And okay, so there's a clip on there right here, and you got to take it off in order to get that bracket off, but you don't have to take that clip off until after you take the cylinder out, and then you can exchange that bracket onto the new lock cylinder. If you look up there, you can see the bottom of the lock cylinder right here, and then on the tip of my screwdriver there's a metal clip, and you have to take that metal clip off in order to get the lock cylinder out. So you can just take a screwdriver or something, and I'm actually going in this hole right here. You just go in there. And sometimes it's easier with a pick or a smaller screwdriver. You just gotta get a hold of it. Okay, so as you can see, I got in there with the small screwdriver under that metal. It looks kind of like a wire, but it's actually a clip, and that's what holds the cylinder in place. So it helps to have a longer screwdriver, but you kind of want to have a shorter, flat one in order to get in far enough. You just gotta shove it under that clip, and then what you can do is you can twist it. You can twist the screwdriver, and it'll pull it down, pull the clip down. But you actually have to remove the whole clip, or basically remove the whole thing in order for the lock cylinder to release. So I'm actually going to go in there with a bigger screwdriver. Okay, so I loosened it up with a small screwdriver, and I'm going in with a bigger flathead screwdriver, and I just twist it, pull that wire down. Actually, you can go to the side, go kind of to the side of it, and pull the side of the prong down, and then it kind of releases just like that. Okay, so as you can kind of see here, there's a metal clip on the lock cylinder there, and I pulled it down and removed it mostly, just to make that it's pulled off enough so that the lock cylinder releases, so I can pull it out. So I'm gonna come up here, because I'm just gonna look into here with my camera, and I'll just put my arm in through here. It's kind of hard to see when there's barely any access like this into these doors. I'll just come up here with my hand and grab this bracket. Kind of want to watch this one here. Kind of got to push it out of the way, and you just pull it out. Sometimes you can push in on the outside of the door here. You can push in right here, and it'll help to push the cylinder out. Anyway, so you just come inside here with your hand. You got to push that thing out of the way a little bit. You just pull the cylinder out. Okay, there it is. Now, just bring it over here. And I'll actually take this inside to switch these out. Okay guys, I'm in here on my bench, and I got some PB Blaster. I don't know, it helps. So you can spray some on there. You don't have to, I guess. Okay. So what you got to do is you got to take this clip off, and there's a small, I don't know if this thing's gonna focus right. There's it right there where my finger is. There's a small tab that you got to bend out with a pick or something in order to release it. But if you don't have a pick like this that I got in my hand, or something sharp to get in there, then you can just take a needle nose or something and tear that thing off. And all you gotta do is you gotta go in here with the pick on this end, and you gotta bend that tab out. Okay, so I got it in my little vise here, and then I'm gonna come over on this side, and then all you gotta do, I bent that tab out. Right there's a little tab you gotta bend out, and then you just go in here with the screwdriver, flat screwdriver. You just twist, and it'll push it over. Push that little clip over, and then it'll release. Just go like that. It's supposed to release. Okay, there we go. Okay. And then this bracket comes off. That's the old cylinder right there. Let's take that thing out. Right here's my new one. I ordered it black when I got it, so I don't know. I'm trying to hold the camera and do this at the same time. Okay, so you want to make sure that you turn this thing the right way, because your cylinder, as you can see on the old one, it's got an indentation right here, but it doesn't on the other side. It's smooth on this side, and on this side it's got this indentation, and that thing has to be on the bottom, so basically facing down. And then your bracket would be facing toward my thumb. So right here, this thing has to be on the bottom. That's your indentation. And then your bracket has to be facing this way, like this way. And you have to make sure that your red thing is on this side. Obviously, you don't want to go like that. Okay. Anyway, so stick it on there. Here's my new clip. All I do is stick it on there, push it on. Okay, just like that. Okay, I'm back outside with the truck and got the lock cylinder ready to put back in. Just bring it through here. Bring it on up here. Right there's where I'm going to put it in. You want to make sure that your lock cylinder is all lined up. You just push it back into place. Just push it all the way in, and you know it's in place when you see on the outside of the door here that it's all the way out, just like that. Okay, now you come up here and you push this clip, the metal clip where my thumb is, you push that back into place. Let's see in here. Okay, it's not really back in place right now, but I'll do that real quick. Okay, there we go. The clips, that metal clip right here, I put that thing up back in place. You just basically slide it back up. And then right here is your bar. Right here is your bar that connects to the actual cylinder here. Just push that back in. And when you got pushed in, you just clip this thing back into place, just like that. And that's it. And you can make sure that your new key works before you put it back together. Anyway, and then you just put your plastic back on, just like that. You can glue it if you want to, or yeah, whatever. Okay, so I'm all ready to put the door panel back on, which I just got sitting here on the ground. I'm just gonna grab it by the door handle, and then you got like these clips in here, right here, here, and here. And basically, you just want to make that those go back into slots. Look right here. Right here is your clip, and it goes right into this hole here. So you basically just lift your door panel up here, make that seats back in, and you slide it back down. Just like that, and you make sure everything's latched on the top here, mainly.